Happy Sunday, everybody! Welcome to the stream. Today we are having a chill art Sunday because I haven't done any art in a while, and I actually have been itching to draw something for days now, maybe even weeks. In any case, welcome everybody. Welcome to the chill art Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all are doing very well. As always, I hope you're doing it at least better than me. And if I sound a bit weird, it's because I just woke up, which is also the reason why I'm actually starting later than I should have started today. Frankly, I actually wanted to start the show at 2 o'clock, my local time. But it's now 3:30. In any case, guys, I hope you're doing just fine. And welcome back to the Chill Art Sunday. The last Chill Art Sunday that I did, that was in February 18th this year. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Anyway, guys, well, first of all, the weather is kind of rainy today, so if the stream suddenly goes offline, it's either because I lost power or internet or both. Hi, Bob, my cat is here also. And I would like to begin the stream today with sort of disclaimer, with a little PSA. As you know, I am currently working as an Uber driver, and there's something kind of upsetting that I oftentimes see while out on the streets driving. It's run over animals. Usually it's mostly cats, but there's also dogs here and there sometimes. And last week was no different. I saw a few of them, and frankly, that's a really sad sight to see, and it's quite upsetting. Last week, however, I saw something that was actually truly horrifying. It was a small to medium-sized dog. It had been run over. Like half of its body was just gone, completely crushed, all the guts forcibly eject out. It was awful. It was terrible. Now, I don't like dogs, but that doesn't mean I want to see a dog be mistreated or something. No, far from it. That scene was quite shocking. I got very sad for that dog. And actually, I don't remember now if it was the same day or on the next day, I saw another dog, similar size, get hit by a car, actually right in front of me. I was driving on my lane with a passenger. The oncoming lane, the other lane to my left, there was a lot of traffic coming in the opposite direction, and a dog crossed ahead of me and got hit by a car on the other lane. By the time I caught up to the dog, it was on the ground, agonizing in between lanes. I couldn't stop because I had a passenger, I couldn't do anything, but that was very upsetting to see also. I drove a little further ahead, and then I checked on my mirror because I was going to turn left, and I saw a couple people tending to the dog. I don't know if one of the guys who was there was the guy who hit that dog, or if it was someone else that stopped to try and help the dog. So I imagine that dog got rescued and rushed to the vet, and hopefully it is doing fine, but I have no idea of its state. On the same day that I saw this other dog with half of its body completely crushed, I also saw a run over cat in a similar situation, and frankly, it's always incredibly upsetting to see those things. So my PSA for today is, this goes to any pet owners and all pet owners and all drivers. Okay, pet owners, take good care of your pets, of your little furry friends. If you can, do what you can to not let them go out to the streets. It's a dangerous place out there. They don't have any idea how dangerous it is for them to be outside, especially on the streets among cars. Okay, and drivers, be very careful with your driving. Drive defensively and be always aware, not just of what is ahead of you on the road, but also what's on the sides um, ahead of you, even on the sides of your vehicle, because you never know when some animal or even some child may just bolt in front of your car when you least expect it. So be aware of your surroundings while driving. If you see an animal on either side of the road, be ready for that animal to cross the street right in front of you at a moment's notice. So be ready to brake, be ready to take some evasive action to not hit that animal. And this goes for children also, because children also have no idea how dangerous it is to be on the street. So if you see some animal nearby your vehicle while you are driving, or a child playing on the sidewalk, for example, or on a driveway, reduce your speed and be ready to take action to avoid hitting that animal or that child. Okay, so yeah, be very careful, guys. Okay, PSA done. I actually gotta reopen my tabs on the other PC here because the damn thing blue screened. So give me a second. While I open this stuff back on the other PC, let me tell you what I'm going to be doing today. I don't know if you remember, but a few months ago I'm not a publisher. A few months ago, sorry. I drew. Shut up, phone. No, I forgot what I drew. Alright, yeah, right. I drew something using. I was gonna say using gravity. Sorry, guys. I woke up shortly ago. My brain is not fully booted up yet. I'm not even done with my coffee. Just another second. Hang on. There we go. So, a few months ago, oh, it's actually right here. A few months ago, I accidentally, on purpose, drew this picture here. This was drawn in Multipaint using Commodore 64 graphics. And if you don't know what a Commodore 64 is, well, first of all, you're dumb. I'm joking. It is this computer here. It was launched, I think it was 1982, and if I'm not mistaken, it was discontinued in 1993 or 1994. It's an old computer, but it's a really cool computer. I actually really would like to have one of these. I don't know what I would be doing with it, but I would like to have it. Anyway, I drew this using Commodore 64 graphics, graphics from that computer. Though I drew this on Windows with a program that just simulates the graphics and the limitations of that system. And it's actually really fun to draw using Commodore 64 graphics. It really is. In any case, why have I said that I drew this accidentally on purpose, quote unquote? It's because I did not mean to draw this at all. I just one day opened Multipaint, which if you don't know, it is this program here, which is free, by the way. You can download it on itch.io. It's this program here. It's very fun. So yeah, just one day opened this program here and just started to randomly scribble around here. And what am I looking for here? I'm looking for this. And at one point, yes, there was this option here. I decided to check what this button does, and I saw it is the mirror tool. So I tried to draw a dragon's head, and before I knew it, this happened. So that's why I said that I accidentally on purpose drew this. I didn't mean to draw this. I wasn't thinking of this picture at all. I just started to scribble, toy around with the options of the program, and before I knew it, I was making some new art using Commodore 64 graphics, and I really like how this came out. I still think I could do a little better with a shadow right here on the center, but I really like how this turned out. I actually like it so much that I thought the head here could make a nice logo of sorts. So a few weeks or maybe a couple months ago, I don't remember exactly when, I actually started drawing a vector version for a fully render of this picture here on Photoshop with stuff. There's a mosquito flying around. You bother me, mosquito, and I will murder you. I wanna grab my electric fly swatter, but my cat's here, and I don't know why he's afraid of that thing. But whenever I even reach to it, he just bolts out of the room. He runs away, and he's snapping here. I don't wanna scare him. Anyway, so I started drawing this here with vectors and then coloring on Photoshop to use that. My intention originally was to do just the head to make a nice logo of some sort, which I actually did end up doing it. Here, let me show you real quick. Art whip. Let's see, Photoshop. Here. So yeah, I actually started using the making a logo with the head. I really like how this is turning out, though I still haven't finished the signature. This is supposed to say Viridian Draconis with an S, but with the S being a dragon. That's still not quite good enough yet. Anyway, so I started making a vector version of this here just for the head, and before I knew it, I was actually doing the entire whole picture. So once again, I drew stuff unintentionally on purpose, but I haven't finished that. I wasn't doing it on stream. I was doing this off stream, and I actually want to work some more on this stream here today, because it's been a very long time since the last time that I touched this project. It's been a long time since the last time that I did any art on stream also. So why not work on this? So that's what I'm gonna do, and you cannot stop me. I don't know why you would like to try, but you can't do it. Alright, here we are. So yeah, how it started, how it's going. I really like his eyes in this picture. Look at him. It's awesome, I dare say. I know I'm the one who drew this, but I dare say it is awesome. I like this glare. Now those flames back there, that's just some picture I downloaded from the internet. That's just a placeholder. So yeah, let's work on this today, shall we? Now, I don't remember what I was doing here, so give me a moment to reacquaint myself with this project. What was the last thing that I did with this? Also, if I recall correctly, I was thinking that I might need to remake some of these scales. Now, like here, for example, on his neck. God, this mosquito is really bothering me. Like here on his neck. You see these lighter colored scales behind the darker ones? I don't really think those actually should be there. Have I merged the layers for those, or are they still here? It should be this here. Yes, it's these two. Oops. Or maybe it just looks like they shouldn't be there because this isn't actually shaded yet. But regardless, I do remember there was something about his face here, the scales effect on his face. And I think it is the shape of them. It's their shape. I don't really think they are shaped properly. Not quite. And what I mean by that is that where's the layer for these here? Here, headlights, right. No, not those. Not those. Why is my light flickering? Ah, there it is. Found it. So what I mean by that? What I mean is that they're not really following the shape of his head quite right. Let me do a thing here to help you visualize or understand a little better what I mean by that. Let me use number 3. Yes. So what I mean by that, if you recall from past Chill Art Sundays, when you are giving your picture any kind of texture of any sort, you have to bear in mind what is the shape of the object or creature or person that the texture is covering. Like if it is a shirt, for example, you have to bear in mind how it folds, how it bends. You know, otherwise it's just going to the texture is just going to look flat on a surface that is supposed to be three-dimensional. And right here on his face here, these scales here and there, they look kind of flat. I don't. Hey, everything. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing better than me at the very least. How are you? They are not quite following the shape of his face. So this is supposed to be curved, kind of like this. And it's not quite the way it should be. So I think these will have to be redone. So I think I'm going to start with them. Let me locate the layer for those over there. There, it's that one. I'm gonna keep this here as a backup, then I'm gonna work on this one, on this layer. Bob, you're gonna have to forgive me, but I will pick the electric fly swatter to kill this mosquito because this mosquito is really bothering me and the cat just run away. Come here. Every single time I grab this thing to kill mosquito or fly, they disappear. They despawn. It's like they know what this is and what it does. Little cowards just made me scare my cat away for no reason now. God. Anyway, I really don't know why my cat is afraid of that thing. I wonder if maybe on one of his adventures outside the city, outside of the house, someone might have tried to hurt him with one of these. Because I never did that. I don't know why he's afraid of that. Anyway, he hopefully will come back soon. Oh, this is also including the scales for the horns. Alright, no problem. Let's focus on the head first. On the face, rather. Where are... Ah, here they are. No, that's not it. I need the bigger scales. Bigger. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Let's make this size 250. You know, let me... Oh, there it is. The mosquito is back. And it disappeared again. Anyway. Actually, no. I'm going to use a bigger size. Let's go to 300. Yeah, think this should be enough. Okay. Let's now warp this, and hopefully I will get it right this time. So yeah, whenever you are giving something you are drawing a texture of some kind, do bear in mind the shape of the surface that texture is. Because the texture, it has to follow the shape of the surface. Otherwise, it is just going to look flat. The mosquito's back. It disappeared again. What the hell? Every time. You know what? I'm just gonna hold on to this. Let's see if he's going to show up again. Anyway, yeah, you have to bear in mind the shape of the surface, the texture you are applying. You have to bear in mind what it is like, because the texture, it has to follow the shape of that surface. Otherwise, it is just going to look flat and not natural. This is not very good. Let me try drawing this again. I was getting the shape right, but the scales were getting a little too compressed. Okay, let's try this now. Orban was voted out. I don't remember. That's a good thing, right? Nice. Okay, I think this is a little better than before. Stop dinging windows. Yeah, I think this is getting a little better than the original one. Yeah, I think this is better. This is better. The whole time that I have been holding on to this electric fly swatter, that mosquito has not shown itself again. Seriously, those things are they seem to be far smarter than we give them credit for. Clearly it knows what this is and what it does. Oh, there it is. Easy, easy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Did I get it? I don't really think I did. It did spark, but I don't see a dead body. The body's not here. It's not. I'm holding the button. It's not frying anything. I don't think I got it. Well, I'm gonna put it away, and it's going to show itself again very soon. Once a wasp invaded my kitchen. I got stung by a wasp once when I was a kid. That hurt a lot. It was in the kitchen too. Those bugs are evil. Okay, I think this here is enough. doesn't really look too different from the old one, does it? Let me try a little more warping. Let's warp what has already been warped. I'm starting to think that I maybe might not really have all too much to do about this. Yeah, no. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the original one. And hopefully the shading is going to sort out this. Yeah. Because it kind of looks like, at least I think, it kind of looks like it is still too flat on his face. But it could be just because I don't yet have done any shading. So the effect is incomplete. Alright, now, do I have to add any of that here? Maybe? Let me experiment. Let's drop the size to 150. I hit it hard with my electric fly swatter, and I sent it flying across the kitchen. RIP! Spend the next 20 minutes echolocating the buzzing sound. I've done that before, well, many times before with mosquitoes. Mainly, actually, in the bathroom and also in the room. It's actually kind of fun in a way, because you can pretend to be like, I don't know, a bridge crew member on a Federation starship, or the computer of a Federation starship, going like, searching target, or searching enemy, or something like that. And when you find the thing, you can say, target acquired, or enemy located. And when you kill the damn thing, enemy destroyed. Yeah, I think add a little bit of that over here might help with the shape. Yes. I found a wasp buzzing around behind my cutting boards. I found most of the wasp there. Its head was right next to the kitchen sink, still trying to bite. Wow, incredible. I hit it so hard that it freaking sliced it in half. Well done. Well done. That is one wasp that will never bother anyone else ever again. Okay, that is fine, but not as good as it can be. Though, Reptane, that reminds me of something that happened in my city a few weeks ago. Though this is sad, and I'm not gonna go into details because I don't really want to bum anyone down. Well, it was kind of graphic. There was a couple who were heading to a bar together, and a driver drove by at top speed and hit the girl so hard that she actually lost half of her leg. The leg literally detached itself from her body and went flying and landed on the street behind the bar, behind the block. I was super sad. But drivers, be careful. Seriously. I don't know if they ever caught the driver. Because he didn't stay to help, he just went away. The coward. You know, I think I did kill that mosquito because it hasn't showed itself again. I just have no idea where its body ended up. Let's warp this a little bit more. No, that's not good. Yeah, it feels a bit better. I'm imagining the intro scene of the Naked Gun, including the music. They're making a new one, by the way. I hope it is going to turn out just as good as the originals were. No Leslie Nielsen, obviously, because he passed away some years ago. Rest in peace. Great actor. But yeah, no. Instead, what is his name again? I'm trying to remember the name of the actor, but all I can think of is Qui-Gon Jinn. Well, it's the actor who played Qui-Gon Jinn, Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars. I forget his name right now. He's going to play the role of... What was the Nielsen's character in Naked Gun again? Sergeant Deborn, I guess. I mean, it's been too long. In any case, he's going to play his character is going to be the son of Leslie Nielsen's character. The teaser trailer has been out since last year, and it looks really good. The problem with shaping your texture, if I can even say it is a problem in any way, is figuring out how to get it right, because it doesn't matter to I mean, it does matter, but it's not just all about shaping it according to the shape of the surface it is on. You have to do it right, otherwise it's just going to look like crap, like this. I mean, it doesn't look like crap, but it's not good either. Alright, let me try making this a little bigger so I will have a little more real estate to work with. Okay, let's apply that. Now let's do a little bit of erasing with this soft brush. Try and shape this a little more. And let's see. I think that is okay. Yeah, I think that is okay. What should I name this layer? I'm gonna name it I Top Light Right Scales. Light Scales 1. Now, if you think that I'm going to draw these scales on this other side as well, you are completely mistaken. I will not do that. I could, but I won't. Since this is isometric. Isometric? No. Symmetric? Shoot, I forgot. Yeah, well, whatever. Since it looks the same on both sides, I am just going to duplicate the layer and mirror it. Let me just make a guideline here of sorts. There we go. And these can go away. There it is. Easy. And the save. Yeah. Always remember to often save your progress, whatever you are doing, because you never know when something might go wrong and you are going to lose everything. You know the drill. Okay. So those scales are sorted. Let's see what is going to be next. Should I maybe add a... Nah. I kind of want to work on his eyes next, but I still have the wings to do. Yeah, let's finish up all of the scales effects. Where's the wings layers? Where's the layers for the wings? Here. Right wing, light scales 1. I think it's this. Yeah, that's the one. No, I'm gonna do these separately from one another. Okay. Let's make this soft round brush for the eraser a little smaller. And let's erase this bit here. I'll switch to a hard round brush. And actually no, I don't have to do it like this. Let's use the lasso and make a selection just like this. Okay, perfect. Now on a new layer, let's add a few more scales here. But we have to bear in mind where the light source is. Since the light source is right behind him, let's work with perspective. No, it's not perspective. Now the angle which the light is and yada yada, you know. I hope you do. What I'm trying to say is that since the light source is behind him on the center of the picture, these scales here, they have to fade as they approach the left side of the picture. Or is this the right side of the picture? I always confuse my right side with the screen right side. You know what I mean, I hope. Because I don't really think I do. Anyway, point is, there are supposed to be more light scales here than over there. Because the light shouldn't be reaching there as much. Because right here, I am also taking into account how the wing itself is curved. Because it is supposed to be a bit curved. It is a wing after all. It is not a sheet of paper or cardboard box. It is not flat. Let's try to compress these scales a little bit so this is going to look more natural. And I think that's enough. Let me just bring this down a little bit more. Liam Neeson, that's the name of the actor who played Qui-Gon Jinn on Star Wars, and who's going to play the son of Leslie Nielsen's character on the new movie. Okay. Yeah, that's his name. Now, using the lasso tool, I am going to select all of those scales that are outside the wing, and then I'm going to delete them. Ah, fudge! I went too far with the pen and I'm gonna have to do this again. Alright, I'm going to start from this side this time. Almost. There we go. There we go. Done. Man, coffee is good. Let's merge that one with the one before. Oops, wrong layer. Ooh. There we go. Now on this new one, I think I should make this bigger. I will make it bigger. I'm still learning how to use these dragon scale brushes. They are really fun to use. And they are exactly what I've been wanting for years. Actually, I talked about this before on stream. These are the type of dragon scales that this character has always been supposed to have. And for more than a couple times, I tried to make these brushes myself, but I couldn't figure out how to make them right. And no, I didn't make these ones that I'm using. Seesaw Shrimp did. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that these are exactly what I've been wanting for years. I tried to make, but I couldn't do it myself. I need to create my own brushes so I can put them up for download on my coffee shop. Could make a couple bucks with those, I guess. Which, by the way, my OBS controller overlays, which are currently available for free and will always be free on my coffee shop, you can download them for free there and use on your live streams. I'm thinking of making them available on itch.io as well. Guess this is fine, or maybe should I compress the scales a little more? I would do it. No, undo that. Okay, I think that's it for these. Let's now erase all of this excess here. There's two ways I can do this. I can either do it by making a selection using the... Actually, no, there's three ways. I can do it by making a selection using the lasso tool, like this, and then selecting like that and deleting. Or I can use the magic wand, that's the wrong layer. I can use the magic wand on the layer. The wing line art, and then expand the selection and inverting it. Expand by 2. Go here, and then deleting everything. Or I can just use freehand with the eraser. I think it's going to be more efficient if I do it like this. And I messed up. I should not have inverted the selection. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's good. Oh, wait. Here. This bit has to go away. And this can merge down with the existing one, and let's make the lighter scales on this bit of the wing now. I wish Photoshop CS6, which is the version that I use, I wish it had a mirror tool. Later versions of Photoshop do have that, but shut up, phone. But they also have AI on them. If I'm not mistaken, CS6. Shut up, phone. What the hell? What is this? Come on, unlock the screen already. Reserve request. 41 reais and 57 cents for a 11.1 kilometers trip that should take about 20 minutes to drop off the passenger. Let's see what this is. From where to where? Depending on how far this trip actually is, it might be worth for me to accept this reserve trip. Also, what time is it going to be? I really need to replace the smartphone. This is my daily driver, 7 years old, almost 8 now. And it is slow, it's almost completely out of storage, internal storage. I actually think it only has about 1.5 gigabytes available. Oh, you know what? This is not too bad. Pickup seems to be at the Campo Grande Mall. Or no, actually right next to it. And come on, zoom out. Zoom out, damn it. It froze. It doesn't move. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Oh, I can rotate the map. I did not know that. Okay, so it starts there. And... oh! I actually have to pick up this person next to the mall and drop them off just a few blocks away from my house for 41 bucks. That's good. At what time is it going to be? And when? Today? Oh no, wait a second. Today's Sunday. At 9:40 p.m. Oh, perfect. I'm actually supposed to be driving tonight. So, accept. I said accept. Okay, Comfort 41 reais 57 cents, April 12th, 10 and 10 p.m. Be online or cancel by 9:40. Be online at least 30 minutes before pickup. Your fare includes 5 minutes of wait time, after which you will earn a wait fee for every minute you wait. If you need to cancel, let us know at least 30 minutes before pickup. Done. Oh, new opportunity? What is this? Sorry, but this is kind of important. Bear with me, guys. Okay, there we go. 41 bucks. Not bad. Alright, where was I? Right, I was doing this. Let's go back to it. Let's stretch these scales a bit. There, I think this should be enough. Let's just do some lighting, some light erasing right here. It might need more size for more more softness. Yeah, that's good. There. Now wings line art. Select, modify, expand by actually no, let's expand by 3. Yeah. Danzo. Hold up. There's a bit of a fade here. Should I leave it like that? What if... Let's go here on this layer. What if I select just this chunk here and I try warping just this part? Nah, it looks a bit weird right there. Undo that. I'm gonna leave that corner like that because it might be just a shading issue. It's not shaded after all. Not yet. What's up, Reptang? Okay, so that's that for the light. No, actually, no. I think I might need to add a little bit of that over here too. Maybe a tiny bit over there. Peter McGuire. I almost read MacGyver. Let me swap my mug from the water because my coffee is gone. That's what happens when I drink it all. Guys, excuse me, I am going to speed up my fan because I'm starting to sweat under this shirt. And I don't like sweating. MacGyver is the Hungarian name for Hungarian. So his name is literally Hungarian. He's a Hungarian named Hungarian. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, that's right. So this layer merged down with this one, and yep, there we go. There it is. That's good. Now save. Let's have this new layer. Stream dead. Shouldn't be. Oh, it actually... What the hell? It doesn't say that I lost connection on OBS or anything, but connection was interrupted. Hang on, is my internet down? It doesn't say it is. What's going on? Oh, come on. This is annoying. On the corner here it says I have connection, but the other PC is not browsing the web. It actually is browsing? What is this? Yeah, like I'm gonna believe this. Report. Suspicious content. Link to a scam. Submit report. Close. Alright, it's back. I have no idea what just happened. Apparently, I did lose internet connection for a moment, even though the computer doesn't say I did. But yeah, we seem to be back now. I apologize for that, guys. That's beyond my control. Thanks, Riptang. Now, where was I? Right, I was gonna draw scales over there. There cannot be too many of these here. Just a bit. Yeah, I know of that command. I'm gonna leave it running on the other PC, because I already have too many things on this one. CMD. It's been a while since I used this command. There. Let me just move that window. I still need to buy another router because mine died. Okay. Time to warp. And I think this is enough. Let's hide this. So something's cutting off, you see in real time. Yeah, it's running there on the other PC. I still need to either buy another HDMI splitter or I forgot the name. You know, the little power box you plug into the wall. I forgot what that is called. Anyway, either a new splitter or another one of those, because mine is dead and I don't think it is the splitter's fault, but rather its power supply. Why haven't I bought another one yet, even though it's almost been 2 years since that happened? Because I have no money. I laugh, but it's really sad. Oops. Wrong layer. There we go. But it's like if it's someone named Brazil won the Brazilian presidential election. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. I figured. Expand by 3. For this corner, I need a hard round brush. There. Okay, now this here is where I can either make or break something. All of this here, it has to go, but without affecting these scales over here. This may be a little difficult. Not gonna lie to you guys, while I want to work on this picture here, at the same time, I also want to draw something with Commodore 64 graphics. Maybe do both. Maybe do both. What time is it? I might save time. What's up, birthday? Here, very gently, there we go. Yep, that's good. Now, let's trim this portion here. No, that was a little too much. Yep, that's better. A bit here too. I'm not seeking realism, I'm seeking naturality. And I might have trimmed too much. Yes, I did trim out a little too much. Nyan Cat's already 15. Jesus. Time goes by way too quick. But you know something that made me feel rather old a couple weeks ago? I haven't watched the movie yet, but the new Mario movie, Fox McCloud is in it. I would rather had found out by myself watching the movie, so you know, spoilers. But those were inevitable because everybody loved that Fox is in the movie, and he looks incredibly good also in the movie. And I'm a Star Fox fan. But what made me feel old is that there's a bunch of people posting on the internet that they have no idea who Fox is. They're like, who is this guy? And I'm like, seriously? You don't know Fox? And then I remember, hey, Star Fox came out in 1993. So those people asking, they are just too young. I kind of feel like I might want to stretch this a bit. Let me try. But yeah, I want to watch the Mario movie, but I'm gonna have to wait for it to leave theaters so I can download the movie. I could watch it on the theater, but I ain't got no monies. I remember watching a 3/4 hour version of it once. It's so long. Those I usually just leave running on the background. Actually, that reminds me. A couple years ago, well, wrong tool. I meant to use the eraser. A couple years ago, while I was working on some reports on Truckers MP, I left one of those videos running in the background. It was really catchy. Let me see if I can find it. No, I literally watched it. Mad lad you are. What was it called again? Actually, no, I think I downloaded that. Hold up. If I did, it's in here. I'm almost certain that I did. Usually when I like a video so much, I download it. And yes, it is a pony thing. I'm sure I downloaded it. Where is it? The problem is that I can't remember what the video is called. Otherwise I could just look for it on YouTube again. Hang on, I will find it. Unless I actually did not download it after all. Which I refuse to believe. And it's either it's not here or I am completely blind to it. In any case, I think I remember what it's called. It's a bird thing, a birdie thing. Let's see. What the hell are even these results here? Man, YouTube search sucks. It's awful. Birdie thing. Tra la la. Okay, it's this here. I don't know if this music is copyrighted though. It might be. Come on, play.
No, she...
So close it. I could swear I downloaded that. Let me look again. Now that I know... Oh, wrong folder. Now that I know what it's called. It's a B. It's not here? Seriously? How can that be? Yeah, no. Turns out I did not download it after all. Oh well, whatever. I'm not gonna do it now though. Let's go back to work. Have something better? Okay, let's leave this here. And let's name this layer Scales 2. Did I already do the scales on this bit here? I did not. So that's next. And this, I think it's actually already a lot more than what's necessary. exercise 100. Had a counter running. Let's see what this is. Oh, I remember this. Oh, my like is still there. Nice. Viva Riviere. Man, this guy hasn't uploaded any videos in a long while. What was the last one? 5 months ago, but it's not pony stuff. Might have moved on from ponies. Last one seems to have been this one. 6 years ago. My God. Where time goes.
Hi friend, I hope you don't mind me stopping by. Just thought you looked a little misty in the eyes.
Oh, that reminds me. Many years ago, I am on the wrong layer. Again.
Say,
I guess
let's dust out this
I
rusty
don't remember the name of the guy, but
up in your head.
it's true, I'm just a little blues.
let me look it up.
Don't know what to do.
I can think of a couple of things to bring back the bling, if you know what I mean.
I'm really not sure that I do.
Let Izzy walk you through. Okay.
Perry Grip, I think.
Sit in the flow, shake out the glitter, letting it go, splashing the color, gonna break that cycle.
Yeah, I think it's Perry Grip. The hell is this animation here? Let me pause this music. Was it this that I'm thinking of? No, it was cat flushing a toilet. This is cute. I remember once when I was many years ago when I was younger. I left cat flushing a toilet playing non-stop on loop. I kid you not. Close to 24 hours. It is cute. Nom 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 nom. But where's cat flushing a toilet? Oops, I did not mean to close that tab. Cat flushing a toilet. No, he's still active. Nice. That video is too old. It's gonna take forever to find it. Perry Grip cat flushing a toilet. This is not the video. It's the song, but the one I remember had actual footage of actual cats. Yeah, I think it was this here. But this is not Perry Grip. The music is, but... Come on, play! Yeah, it was this. This here might be a re-upload. Now, think of this playing non-stop on loop for close to 24 hours. Not cute. Well, yeah, that's the song. All right, back to this. Yeah, screw ads, Riptain. I fully agree.
You looked a little misty in the eyes. If it's okay, I'd like to help you out today.
All right, let's continue this.
I guess
Let's dust out this rusty dusty mess. Seems like you got a block up in your head.
Okay, so that bit is done.
stuck in a rut, don't know what
And I think I can merge that layer
Bling, if you know what I mean.
with this one.
sure that I do.
Let Izzy walk
Yeah, there. Let's see what this looks like.
sit in the flow, shake
Yeah, there we go. The scales effect on the wing is starting to take shape. Excuse me. Let's now copy this to the other side. Let's name this left. Left. Let's remove the word copy because it doesn't have to be there. Okay, now these two layers, they go down here, and I gotta add something to the corners. There. There. Gotta do the same thing on both layers. Only, why is there stuff outside? Why? What is back there? Oh, I see. That's not gonna be a problem. Just flip horizontal, and now it is out of place. But that's fine. I kind of accounted for that. Just gotta position this right. Did I get it? It's still not right. It's off. Those guides I put on the corners, they are right. But this is not why is it not matching? It should be matching. I drew this to match. Well, let me try with these guides instead.
Alright, just one question.
Lay it on me.
Doesn't one typically ride
Now it's worse.
a unicycle?
Well,
Or is it?
maybe next time you can write the lyrics, huh?
Well, maybe I will.
Oh yeah. Now you're in the groove.
Let's delete these layers and go back to the originals. So what is going on here is that because I warped these scales texture, some portions of it are now going beyond the canvas. So when I clone the layers, when I duplicate them, the bits that went beyond the canvas, they are still there. So when I duplicate the layer, they throw everything out of place. How am I gonna fix it? Let's try this. Let's see if this is going to work. I have my doubts, but let's see. There is a way, and I will find it. I can't just erase what's outside because the eraser doesn't work past the canvas. So I would have to bring what's outside to the inside of the canvas, but that would throw this out of place. I'm thinking there might be two methods that I can use to get that done. Let me try the first one. Okay, so the idea... Why did it go... Oh, it went past the... So these things I just put on the corner, they are also going beyond the canvas, but only because I drew them on the same layer that already had stuff outside. So Photoshop is treating that layer, this layer, as it actually having stuff outside, because it actually does. So I'm gonna have to make these on a new layer. So now they are only present inside the canvas. So if I move this a bit, yeah, there it is. Okay. So now I merge this down. There we go. So now if I move the layer where these scales are, yeah, there it is, perfect. Okay. Put this here. Okay, see there's stuff over there. That has got to go. This has got to go. So here's how I'm going to do it. Let's make a selection here. I should probably start here. Let me put away this fan because it's getting in my way. So this selection has to start right where this notch ends and go all the way down here and then across. There we go. So this portion of the scales here, this is all that should be outside of the canvas. So this bit here, boom, gone, doesn't exist anymore. So when I move this here back down and make it touch the borders again, the scales will also be touching. See right there? They end right exactly where they are supposed to end. Okay, now let's do the same thing up there. Here, oops, no. Yes, start here. And let's go all the way up here. There. Boom. Done. Now all I gotta do is bring this back to the corner. Yep, just like that. And there we go. Now there is no scales going beyond the edges of the canvas. So that bit is fixed. Let's now fix the other scales on the other layer, which should be this one. Actually, this one doesn't need, yeah, it doesn't need that fix. Okay, it's just this here. So now I'm gonna make a couple new things on the corners and merge it down with this layer. Okay, wait a minute. I merged the wrong layers. I thought I had clicked on this one. That reminds me of a meme that I just posted on my server, on my Discord server, either yesterday or the day before. Let me find it. Yeah, here. So I just merged the wrong layers there. Merge the layers, Crunk! Wrong layers! Artist struggles. Okay, where was I? Okay, now I can duplicate these. And now this is going to work the way it should. So left wing, copy. Let's do the same thing with this one. So now if I select both of these, now I can mirror them without having stuff go. Wait a second. stuff did go out of place. How? This is all symmetrical. How? How? Why? How? It's symmetrical. What the hell? Here, this is positioned exactly how it should be. How? Why? It's symmetrical. What? What? Why is there stuff beyond the canvas up there? What is up there? There's nothing there. What is going on? That is touching the corners. But when I press Ctrl T, it selects something outside of the canvas. Why is it doing that? It shouldn't do that. Delete these. Let's go back to the right wing and Ctrl T to see if it is... What is outside? Which layer is to blame for that? Not this one. This one, obviously, but what is up there? Okay. I'm gonna fix this. And it is going to work. Okay, so whatever it is here. So let's bring this down a bit. I don't see anything there though, that's the problem. Okay. Tell you what. Let's bring this down here. Yeah. Now Control T. I really don't see anything there. Well, obviously there is something there. I'm just not seeing it. So let me try something, just to make sure where the thing is. Give me this. Excuse me. I still can't see it, but I have an idea. Let me give this some glow. Maybe the glow will reveal what it is, and it doesn't. What if I use stroke? Aha! There it is! There it is! There's the culprit. There's the thing that is causing problems. So that is actually that growing thing. I could have done it here. There. It's right there. This is what has been causing all of these troubles. Blending options, disable the stroke. Let's put this back in place and press the wrong thing. Yep, another crash. It did lose connection again, even though on the corner here it still says I have internet connection. Why is it doing this? Destination host unreachable. Well, while the connection tries to resume, request timed out. OBS doesn't say lost connection, but clearly the connection is going. Ah, this is so annoying. Refresh. Refresh. Are we back? Hey, thanks Rutang. I think we are back. It's still loading on the other PC here, but we do seem to be back. Not on Picarto though. Picarto seems to still be down. Well, hopefully it is going to reconnect. Actually, I'm gonna force it to reconnect. For those of you who don't remember, the Chill Art Sunday goes live on Twitch and Picarto. Though Picarto is still kind of experimental. Alright, hopefully the connection is gonna return to Picarto. Okay. So I think I fixed the problem that I was running into. But oops, wrong color. If I did, this should now finally work. Duplicate layers, bring them down. And let's rename these. So this is now left wing, and remove the word copy. Now let's do the same thing with this one down here. Okay, Picarto is back as well. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry, I lost connection again, apparently, very briefly. That's beyond my control. Sorry. Anyway. Flip horizontal, and it's still out. Why? Look at that. Where is the issue? There's still something up there somewhere. Oh, come on with the connection being lost again. You know what? Hang on. Let me switch my phone to mobile data and let me open the app of my ISP. Let's see if maybe this is a problem they detected and are allegedly working on to fix. Let's see, support. Well, according to this, I do have connection. Let me run the remote diagnostic anyway. Internet. Initiate verification. The signal is intermittent. If this keeps up, I'm gonna have to stop streaming. Let's say it's running the remote diagnostics, but I don't think this is gonna say there is something wrong. I'm pretty sure this is gonna say everything's fine. That's usually how it goes. Yep. Yep. I was right. It says everything's fine, even though it isn't. Hopefully that is going to be the last one. Welcome back 3, thanks. Yeah, it's gonna go down again, isn't it? Okay, what is out? What is out here? And it is still on the same layer. I thought I fixed it. Come on. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so this is the original layer. And I now press Ctrl T so I can manipulate, modify, whatever. And it only selects stuff that actually exists, and the only stuff that exists on this layer is right there. Is the little notch that I put on the corner, and the actual effects. As you can see, the selection ends up here, which means there's nothing else beyond this area selected here. And yet, when I draw the notch thingy on the corner over there, it does select something else outside. But there's nothing to be selected outside this layer. Nothing. Let me give it a stroke again. And move. Yeah, see, there's nothing. If there was, we would be seeing it. But there's nothing there. I'm gonna make this other notch using a selection so it gets limited to this selected area here. Therefore, nothing else beyond the edge of this canvas can possibly be selected in any way. Left wing, light scales, shut up. Now the layer below. What just happened? Excuse me, what happened? I did not delete the layer. What happened? What the hell just happened? All I did was erase the word copy and change right to left on both of these layers. And I did so individually, and I am 100% certain that I did not hit any other keys. There, that's exactly what I did. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, let's do this yet again. It's still... why? How is it still doing this? Look at that. It's off. How is it still off? It's nothing on the top now. This corner is right. This corner is also right. Something down. There shouldn't be. There isn't. Why is it still out of place? It shouldn't be. Yeah, look at that. This is touching the border, the edge of the canvas, exactly how it should. And yet, it is off. One could argue that the reason this is happening is because the left wing itself is actually out of place. But here's the thing. It can't be out of place. It just can't. Because when I mirrored the right wing to become the left wing, there were no issues there. There was nothing out of place. I am 100% sure. But that is the only explanation that I can find now, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. That is as it should. And this is also as it should. Okay. Wings line arts. Let's control T these. You know what? Hide these layers. Here. Let's make. Oops. Oh no. Help. Uh-oh. Oh, that's worse. Oh, there we go, I fixed it. Okay, so now I am drawing these edges on the corners with a selection, so they are limited to these corners here, so they cannot... Yeah, they were not applied to anywhere past the... Yeah, there! How? Okay, so the line art actually is out of place, apparently. How the bloody hell did that happen? I'm gonna fix this, but not on this window. Let's import the wings over to that new tab that I opened there, or over to that new document. Wings, line arts. Duplicate layer 2, untitled 2. This can be closed. I don't think I need that anymore. Alright, so how am I gonna fix this? Yeah, okay. Put this here. I am actually going to erase the entire left wing. Okay. Now here, right at the edge. Yep. Now down here. Oops. I'm moving the wrong thing. Derp. There. And there. I'm not done yet though, because there's still a little bit more up here. There. Okay, so now I gotta position this back on the corner. Oh my god, I got even 1 2/3 supermajority. You still haven't told me if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, let's confirm that the line art on the top here, yes, this thing, oops, this thing is in the correct spot. But now I have to export the colors as well. That's the neck. Oh, there's this here too. Okay, so these 3 layers, they also have to be exported over to that other document. Go to Untitled 2. Problem is, I don't know if these are actually are now in the correct placement. Hang on. Hide the wings line arts. Okay, that is touching the border as it should. What about on the side? Yep, it is touching on the side as well as it should. So in theory, this is now in place. The left side, however, is not. Because when I colored this, I colored using the left wing line arts. It was out of place. So I'm gonna have to erase everything here and duplicate from the right side and then mirror again. So let's do that. Do that and oh no, actually yes. And this, yeah. Looks like he's more pro-EU, but still conservative in migration and also more against Russia, but not supportive to Ukraine. I see. All stream starting. Let's make sure there's no leftovers. There is some leftover somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna sort this out. Okay. Oh, it's the guidelines. They are affecting this. They are the ones causing all of this trouble. Ah, so that's the issue. Okay, delete that. Now here. There's more stuff up there somewhere. There's some here. And here. Almost there. There we go. Okay, this here should be the last of it. Yes, everything seems to be clean. Now all I should have to do is get these back to the corners. Let's check the one up here just to make sure. Okay, that is correct. So now if I select these two here and erase them, delete them, and then Ctrl T, there we go. That is in place as it should. Found a comment. Check the M. I've seen it through a translator. Let's check this. I mean, so far this seems alright. Quite alright, actually. Yeah, that actually seems like a good thing. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. Yeah, hopefully that is actually going to work out as promised. Looks alright. And now, speaking of looking alright, I think I sorted all of the issues with this stuff here. So now, if I select all of these layers and duplicate them, I can flip them and then stuff is out of place. What is out of place? Why? 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 What is out of place and why? I checked every single one of these. None of them have anything else. This one has something. But why? Why? I see the issue, I just do not understand why it is there. I erased that. Here, it's this bit here. I erased that. Why is it still there? Whatever. Let's put this back in the corner. Let's make sure this one is also in place. Yeah, everything, hopefully for the last time, should now be fixed and in place. Move this there. Oops. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Question. Why is the color of the inside of the wing here not showing? Seriously, did I not copy the layer for that? Oh, I didn't. Oh, snap. And now I forgot on which layer these are. Boy. Ah, they're here. Okay. Ooh, I messed up real bad right there. Ooh. Gotta be more careful. Okay. So this is the layer that I forgot. And but this one, only one notch is gonna be enough. Merge down. Ah. To do this, I'm gonna have to rasterize that mask. Okay, I need to take a brief bathroom break. When I get back, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and I know what to do here. This is actually going to be much easier than I was making it to be, and I won't even need this extra layer. So what I have to do is make a selection on the corner there, like I was doing originally. Okay, now I go here on the mask layer, and I do that. There. No, I'm not quite there yet. Wait. Why isn't it covering that? What is going on there? Hold on. Well, maybe that's an issue with this here. Yep, it is. Okay. Sorted. So now all I gotta do, well, first of all, double check this. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything beyond the edges. Disable, no, I don't want to disable anything. I want to duplicate this layer to Untitled 2. There. Okay. Now this will go away. And with that gone, and I'll make this little corner fit in the corner. Just like that, and if I Control T, it doesn't look like there's anything beyond the edges of the canvas anymore. Okay. So then, all I now gotta do, hopefully for the last time, is duplicate all of these layers and then mirror them. And then mirror them, not and then mirror them. Anyway, duplicate. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Flip horizontal. There. Mm-hmm. 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 I might have some problems with the colors on the left wing here because of the layer mask, the mask layer thing. I have an idea. Let's actually not have these layers for the fix. And these two go together. Also these two here. Okay, these two can go away. Oops. These two can go away. These two, they also have a mask Alright, let's not have them. Let's just have the line arts. And I think now I can merge all of these together. Well, not all of them together. These two together. Merge layers. Okay. Now these two. Okay. Now let's duplicate them to alpha 0. Where are they? There they are. Oh, wait a second. Okay, there is a potential issue here. Okay, let me have this one up here. Okay, disable this and enable this one. This is the inner membrane. I mean the outer membrane. They just merged. This goes here and disable. I just disabled both layers that should be disabled, and the line art for the membrane is still appearing. Where is that? Wait, what? Okay, that is right. Oh, I'm mistaking the line art of the membrane on the outside here for the line art of the inside. Okay, so this layer is meant to go there. Okay, this here is the one that I have to replace. Hide that and make this one visible. Alright. Alright, perfect. Now wing inner membrane line art. This here. I gotta this one has guidelines that are outside of the canvas area, and that is causing some problems as well. Okay. Yeah, there, see? It's not really a big issue, but it is an issue. I'm gonna have to make a little notch over down here too. So delete this and let's go back to alpha 0 and we do that. duplicate, untitled, there. Hold on. There's a gap there. Why is there a gap? Oh, because I I did not select this correctly. I did leave a gap when I made the selection. That's why there's a gap. There we go, now that is correct. Delete that. And that. Also that over there. Okay. That goes away. And this entire left side will also go away. Alright, now in theory, all of this is properly fixed. So in theory, all I gotta do next is put this back in place. There we go. And let me double check. I accidentally opened the start menu. Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna make a couple guide notches on these corners too. So duplicate, flip horizontal. And merge these two together. Alright, let's send this back to Alpha 0. Okay, so this here should be the old one. Hide. And this here is the new one. And I don't see anything out of place. So let's remove these guidelines here, these corners, these notches, whatever they are called. And where's these other ones? Yeah, here. They're here on this layer. But there's still one over there. Where is that one? It's here. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any notches anywhere anymore. Okay. All the coloring for the right wing is perfect as it is. I don't have to do anything with that now, not anymore. But the coloring for the the left wing, that one I think I will have to remake. Because as remember, that wing is apparently out of place. Yes, see the color here? See the color going outside? I mean, I could just move the color layer back into position, but that might take a little too much more time than I am willing to spend on it. So I'm just going to yeet the whole thing and recolor. I think it's going to be faster. There. Actually, I should just remake these mask layers entirely. Let's begin with this one. Okay, invert selection. Select, modify, expand by 1. I messed up. Select, modify, expand by 1. Then I invert the selection. Okay, this here is for the outer membrane. Wait a second. If I want to redo the coloring for the left wing without having to fix anything on the right wing afterwards, since these are shared, both things are on the same layer, I'm gonna have to do it for the right wing as well. All right, let's do it then. Let's make a new layer. Here, mask. Give me this name here. Keep this layer for now as a backup. Rename that. That should do it. Also, I'm gonna have to redo this one. Wait. That is right. That is right. I thought I messed up for a moment. Now the left wing. Done. Inner wing membrane. So that's next. Expand by 1. Invert the selection. Where's the inner? Should be this one? What is this? Yeah, okay, this is right. Mask, not duplicate. Hold. Yeah, there we go. Now same thing over here. And now for the wings themselves. Okay, this here is the layer that I want. Copy this name, make a new layer there. Select the wings line art layer and select them. Spin by one, invert. Now we go down. Where's the new layer just made? Ah, wait. Yeah, here. Found it. I gave it the wrong name. Okay, now make that into a thingy. Give it this color. And now all I gotta do is color them again. Obviously there's still some color bleeding happening on the corners because that is part of this process. It's normal and expected and easy to fix. See this teeny tiny little lighter green right here? That should not be there. And I just made it worse. There we go, that one is gone. This one is gone. Don't think there's any others on this wing. Let's go to the left wing next. And do the same thing there. Yeah, there we go. Now this is correct. I should save this as Alpha 1 because I did just make a lot of changes. All of this entire time has been only so I could get the scales effects on both wings in the correct position. All right, let's select these old layers here that must go away. So yeet. There's still this one left. Okay. Yeah, now it doesn't seem that these are out of place at all. These now seem to be exactly where they are supposed to be. Fixed. I just gotta remove those little corners there. So let's do that. There, all gone. Okay. Okay. Finally, I fixed it. Took a while, but it's fixed. Fixed and saved. So now let's close this. Whew, that was a lot of work. Took longer than I expected it would. Oh, this also should go away, yes. Okay, now obviously I am not done. There's still a lot to be done here. But I'm kind of tired of working on scales. Let me see what am I gonna do next. it's not like there isn't anything to be done next. There is. There's also, I'm just trying to decide what I would do next. I could work on his eyes. Give them more life. They are unfinished after all. Only thing is, I am now using a different method for making eyes, and it's so new, and I haven't done it in quite a long time that I kind of forgot how to do it. So I'm gonna have to check here. I forgot how to make this effect. I've done this so few times that I still haven't fully committed it to memory. Yeah, I think it's going to take a while. I don't really want to work on that right now. But damn, do I like how this looks. Looks really good, I dare say. Okay, you know what? Let me take a break from this project and let me work a little bit. I don't have much time left on today's stream, by the way. Look, soon we have to go to work. Let me try to fix that signature a little more. So this dragon here, this dragon is supposed to be an S. But as it is now, it doesn't really look much like an S. So it looks like this just says Viridian Draconi. But it is supposed to say Viridian Draconis with an S at the end. I can just draw an S-shaped dragon there, freehand, but I still need to look like the font that I use here. So that's for the head. Where's the layer? Oh, there it is. Where's the text layer? It's over there. Is that a capital S? Why is it a capital S? Ah, it's because it's supposed to be a dragon. Okay, what if I use a lowercase s and I turn that, excuse me, turn that into a dragon? Let me try. That, now copy, actually just Draconis. Hang on. Okay, this is where I'm going to work. First of all, I gotta get this new layer positioned in the exact same spot as the old one. Okay, it seems to be. Let me copy this layer style, hide that. this layer style. Let's make a new layer here. And oh, actually, let me copy this head. Okay. Interpolation by cubic smoother. See where I'm trying to go with this? But like, do I actually want this head to be looking down? Yeah, maybe. Let me copy the layer style from the original. That's the wrong layer. This is the one that I want. Copy layer style. Okay. Give me some transparency to this. And remove it from this one. Now, I'm gonna draw a neck. Hang on, I forgot how to use the pen. There we go. Yeah, I just click. I don't click and drag. Yeah, let's end this around here for now. Okay. Put that there. Okay. Okay, I think this is enough. Make selection. There's nothing this. There is something this layer. Let's make a new one. Sample the color. This bit here, that's enough. Okay, I think that now I can merge these two together. That's fine. Now, I still want a little curved thing under the word Draconis, and I want it to resemble a tail. Let's do it. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to freehand it. Let's see if this is going to be a good idea. Yeah, I can do it by using freehanding this, but I'm just gonna use the pen. I don't wanna to be redoing the same line over and over again. But I'm going to start here. It's here. 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 Now here. Let's go. All right. Now it is time to adjust all of these so it actually works. I kind of think I might have to make another anchor point here somewhere. Oh, actually, no, I am being a dummy. Yeah, I think this is what I should do. First of all, follow the curvature of the letter as well as possible. Yeah, I do think I need an extra anchor point here. On both sides.
And when I see you crying, I'll take you flying in the blue.
This is not working out very well. Ah, balls. I didn't selected it. It looks a bit weird over here. It doesn't look like it has a very good flow. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit weird. Well, let's try. Let's roll with this. Let's see what this is going to look like. To actually look like.
Hey Seraphie, don't you know that sound? This world is gonna spin around. And when you've hit the ground, I'm coming back around.
Oh, actually, instead of making a new selection there,
Cause you will know the answer and then you'll be crying. And you're gonna lose until you're tired of trying.
okay.
You'll laugh and I'll take you flying. In the blue.
And let's merge this with the head and remove the S. Give this 100% opacity again. Now let's drop this behind. Copy layer style. Paste layer style. See, it is thinner here than here. What's happening here is, well, it's disproportional. This area here is thinner than the rest, than the tail. One problem at a time. What if oops, wrong color. What if I make this bit here thicker and I forgot I locked the layer? Is this any better? Kinda. Alright, let's lock this layer again. What if I bring this a little closer to the rest of the word? Excuse me. Yeah, I think that looks a bit more like a dragon. I mean, like an S. While still being a dragon. And what if I give this dragon a few spikes or something? Let's see, just for fun. Just an experimentation. Not bad. I kinda like it. What if I make that a different color? Like this. It makes it more distinct. Oh, I kinda like that. Like, imagine that all the way along the tail to the very tip. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. That one caught me by surprise. But yeah, I kind of like that, and I do think this looks a bit more like like an S, while still looking like a dragon. Certainly better than this one, I think. Still not quite perfect, but one step at a time. What if I give it a gradient? Like start with one shade of green and end it with another. Let's swap these. Yeah, that doesn't make all that much sense. Alright, what if I make the S-Dragon Viridian green and that other stuff is other green, which is this here. No, it was better the other way, like this. Yeah, I kind of like this. I do. Oh, hang on a second. I should have duplicated this this group here. Hang on, I can still salvage this. V7, synth this to a new file. Close without saving. Now duplicate to signature. And put it there. Okay, now I can save this and keep working. Yeah, I definitely like that. I definitely like it. Let's make it a reality. I just gotta do it right. Now, I could style this like Braveheart's mane, and it would make sense, but he is not a noodle dragon, which means have all of this longness here, it doesn't make much sense. But I still like it. I still like it regardless. Let's do it this way instead. You know, I actually do want to make Braveheart's main here. I do. But this looks like an Eastern. What if I start with the tail? I mean, I could... I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna leave the head for later. Nope. That's, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do Braveheart's main. No, that's too high up. That is looking horrible. Now these here are smaller than the ones on the head and the neck. It's kind of supposed to be the other way around. What if I just use the pen for this? Let me try. Let's begin very simple. Now, this bit of mane here is supposed to be hanging. So, and this. Okay. Now, instead of making a selection, actually I could go with a selection. Yeah, I'll make a selection. I was gonna say that instead of going with making a selection, I should instead draw a path. Yeah, I am already messing up.
Misty in the eyes. If it's okay,
I'm gonna pan all of this,
today. What do you say?
I guess
but one at a time.
This rusty dusty mess seems like you got a block up in your head.
it's true. I'm just a little blue, stuck in a rut, don't know what to do.
I can think of a couple of things to bring back the bling, if you know what I mean.
I'm really not sure that I do.
Let Izzy walk you through. Okay. Oh, ruff out the feathers, get in the flow, shake out the glitter, letting it go, splash in the color. Gonna break that cycle. Ooh. Stitch in the sequence, it's up to you. Craft out your feelings, doodly do. A new kind of heal it in the unicycle.
Make selection.
Get in the groove. Show me your moves. Get in the unicycle groove. Get in the groove. Show me your moves.
This is the very first time that I draw his mane like this. Oops.
Did you like it when I said I was a little blue?
Huh?
Yeah, because I'm a blue
Blue what?
horse.
Oh,
It was little.
yeah, you are.
Does that make sense?
Ah, darn it.
Not that I don't appreciate it, but I'm not
I meant to move the anchor point only.
all this stuff. What I make amounts to nothing more than a mistake.
What if it breaks? Well, then we'll pick up the pieces, work together to make something new, cause it's whatever. You don't need to fret, it's good to make.
Okay, I think this is good enough.
Creation's sake.
I only wish that I could trust that I'm not gonna mess it up.
There's nothing wrong at all, my friend, with happy little accidents. Oh, ruff out the feathers, get in the flow, shake out the glitter, letting it go, splash in the color. Gonna break that cycle. Ooh. Stitch in the sequence, it's up to you. Craft out your feelings, doodly do. A new kind of heal it in the unicycle groove. Get in the groove. Show me your moves.
My thoughts on a recent art trend. Okay, I'm curious. What is that?
Get in the groove.
That's a long text. I'm gonna read that some other time, later.
Oh, ruff out the feathers, get in the flow, shake out the glitter, letting it go, splash in the color. Gonna break that cycle. Ooh. Stitch in the sequence, it's up to you. Craft out your feelings, doodly do. A new kind of heal it in the
Okay,
unicycle.
make selection.
Get in the groove, shake out the glitter, show me
Starting to take shape nicely.
get in the unicycle.
Though I think this one should be bigger, longer at least.
Alright, just one question.
Lay it on me.
Doesn't one typically ride on a unicycle?
Well, maybe next time you can write the lyrics, huh?
Well, maybe I will.
Oh yeah. Now you're in the groove. Get in the groove. Show me your moves. Get in the unicycle groove. Get in the groove. Show me your moves. Get in the unicycle groove. Get in the groove. Show me your moves. Get in the unicycle groove. Get in the groove.
Yeah, that's a bit better. But now I feel like this one should be a little shorter. Just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, actually, I think I'm gonna need another anchor point here somewhere. Or not. No, actually not. I think I actually will. Not if I make these curves correctly, anyway. Which I think I... No, I did not do it right. Nah, I think I did actually. Make selection. Mhm. Let's now just add a few smaller bits and pieces around, just to make this look like hair and stuff. But this one here, I'm gonna use the pen. Just so it is easier to get it done right. That went a little too far. Go back. Okay, let's try this. Make selection. Yeah, that's better. Much better. I haven't saved in a while. Let's have another one here. Now here. And here. How about an extra right here too? Yeah. Now there's too many of them. Yeah. No. That is getting way too much. That's too much. I ran out of undos. Okay, no problem. Just this one here and that's enough. I'm sorry I'm so silent. It's just that there's nothing to comment about right now. And I am focusing on this quite hard. Moved what I was not supposed to move. Shut up, phone. Emails. Okay, this is almost right. I'm getting there. I think I got it. Let's make the selection and color this. Yeah, that is alright. I now just gotta do that all the way to the tail. From here to there, but that is going to take a long time and I don't have the time anymore, not today. I'm gonna have to wrap up things because I gotta go and hit the road until tomorrow morning. So this stupid bugs. Can you see this thing? Flying on my face? I'm gonna kill him. Anyway, the bug. I'm gonna kill the bug. So yeah, guys, I think this is gonna do it for me for today. I would keep going, but I gotta go. I mean, I would keep going, doing my more art until later, but I have to go work. Not go to work because I just drive, but I do have to work. So guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the Chill Art Sunday on the next Sunday or if I'm gonna be playing a game instead. But I do not intend to miss next Sunday's live stream, okay? I just cannot guarantee it actually will go live, and I cannot guarantee if I'm gonna do art or play a game because it will depend on how I will be feeling by then. If I'm feeling like doing art or if I'm feeling like playing game. But regardless, I hopefully will be live on the next Sunday and hopefully earlier than today, the last Sunday and the Sunday before that one. Okay? But now I gotta go, unfortunately. I still cannot do any streams on weekdays or the Saturday for that matter, but I'm doing what I can to live stream on every single Sunday. I just cannot yet guarantee I will manage to keep it up. But regardless, guys, that's gonna do it for me for today. I gotta have to go now. Oh wow. Hey, welcome back, Riptang. Came back just in time for the bye-byes. Anyway, I gotta go, everybody. Thank you so much for joining today's stream. Just rejoining at the end. Yes, you did. So, Riptang, everybody, thank you so much for joining today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had some fun. I wish you all have a very good week. And hopefully I'll be seeing you all again very soon on the next stream, preferably on the next Sunday. And yeah, until then, God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. Sleep well when you go to bed, and as always, dream of dragons. Bye, everybody. See you. Hopefully I'll be seeing you all again very soon. Bye bye. Dream of dragons. See ya.
Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find new feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't turn up. Don't bad on taking trips because I'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let that my opinion of the shit up. I'm sinking chips because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the fate. I said if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's supposed to be elusive and on time. Just on time. And then contrive new conflicts. You know, don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl, but I would not let that mar my opinion of the show. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl, but I would not let that mar my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just grow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on thinking just because you've got to be more grand. You got to think ahead and carry out the things you planned. Citrus can be your fears when you can see where puzzles lay. Don't quit on hopes or dreams when you have simply got to chin up. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll only drag you down. You've got to keep on sailing even when you want to frown. The world will keep on turning without matter where you land. You might as well be running when your feet should hit the sand. Don't bet on thinking just because you got to be more grand. Chin up, don't bet on sinking ships because they'll only drag you down. Chin up, don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your trips to trash.